Waiting for it to do its thing. Oh, hey, I think I'm live. I'm not sure. Oh, yep, I think I am live. Hey, y'all, it is the Shamrock Pixie here. So, my title is 10,000 followers or 10,000 subscribers on Poshmark. So, this is my first official resale video. Um, and I made notes. Did you get it? We're kind of testing this out. I've never gone live before. So, did you?
Yes, I got
Okay, you got an alert? Awesome. Okay, so I'm super excited to announce that we got 10,000 subscribers. Sorry, no makeup. Hair's kind of doing its own thing. I'm kind of fighting a kidney stone, but I was so excited about hitting 10,000 followers that I had to come on and let you guys know about it. We started a little history with Poshmark that for us is we made the account November 15th of last year, but we really didn't do anything with it. And so I started helping my fiance with his resale business, the Bargain Effect. And I I kind of took over Poshmark, not knowing what I was doing. It was easy but confusing, and it takes me a bit to, kind of get the hang of things and know my way around different avenues and stuff. So I started about 3 or 4 months ago when I started transferring our information from eBay into Poshmark with our clothes and stuff. And so it's only been 3 or 4 months that we've actually had it up and going. And so today we hit the 10,000 follower mark. Super excited. About a week or two, was it? I think it was a week or two. We became Poshmark ambassadors. I was really tripped out about that. It was pretty cool. Um, and let's see what else. We have a 4.9 average rating scale, which is awesome. At the beginning of doing Poshmark, I didn't realize that when you're transferring from one selling site to another, that it didn't copy the whole title. So I kind of goofed up on the title, but it was what it was, I guess. Learned from my mistake, went through, had to redo all our listings to make sure that everything was titled right. And so let's see, where was I? Got lost a little bit here. Oh, so I ended up getting our Poshmark store up to 278 listings as of today. And so I was super excited for that. And then to get the 10,000 plus subscribers was even better. And let's see. We sold about 18 items? Let me look. Yeah, we sold about 18 items since I started 3 4 months ago. So it's pretty exciting for me. I never really did anything like this before, and I'm still learning the reselling world. I watch Rally Roots and Wade Ventures and a bunch of other people too. Another one I just started following, amazing ladies, is the Thrifty Viking and her daughter Husky Hustler. They're awesome. I actually did my first, what did they call it? It was on Zoom. It was a Zoom chat where we did a thrifting party. That's what it was, a listing party. And so that was pretty cool. I got to meet a few other ladies in there, and very encouraging, positive people to be around. Where we live, we don't have people that are like that. And so reaching out to the community and stuff like that, the resale community, has been a blessing for us. So we also, let's see, we back in October, we went to Ecom Chicago. We won tickets through Cellhound, and so we got to experience just an array of people there and how amazing they were. And I got to meet Rules for Rebels. He's awesome. I call him Rebel. So he's been helping me too, and I watch his stuff on YouTube. I'll put his link down, and I'll put a couple other people down. I Thrifty Viking and Husky Hustler. They do Instagram. They do live on Instagram. They go live on Instagram. So, but they're pretty awesome people. And so we were watching them this morning, and they were talking about like different foods and stuff like that, and like a lot of Scottish foods. And so it was cracking me up because I'm very much into the Irish and Scottish heritage and stuff like that. So it was pretty awesome to actually watch them be real people instead of some people that you watch and they're just like fake. And I'm going to be blunt, fake. So it's refreshing to be able to see other resellers with the struggles and stuff like that. And I wasn't really going to turn my channel into a resale type channel because there's so many out there and stuff like that. Mine was just gonna be more of a fun talk about this, talk about that, things unrelated to reselling. But I'm finding myself being pulled to show my struggles and my journey through learning how to do the reselling and learning from other people because they are so amazing. um it's it's a blessing to have positive people come into your life, and I'm always one to believe that people come into your life for a reason. And now that I've really started helping my fiance with the reselling, um, I've met a lot of phenomenal people. I really have. We met at Ecom Chicago. We met Hanky Panky, um, Rules for Rebels. There were so many of them. There was a lady there named Bev, love her to death. She was so sweet, and she sat and talked with me for a while. And any questions I had, she answered the best that she could. We got to see Jason T. Smith speak. He was funny. He was awesome. And then who was the other guy that had us cracking up? Also, what was that gentleman's name? John Lawrence, I think. I'm horrible with names, so please forgive me on that. He's gonna look up the name for me, but he was talking about um, like Surrey and Amazon. John Lawrence
or Lawson.
Lawson. It was John Lawson. I'm so sorry. um, he was talking about Alexa and showing us different things of the technology, what technology is coming into and stuff, and that made it to where my fiance wants one now, and I'm not sure how I feel about that situation. But so sorry, got off topic a little bit there. um so yeah, I'm super excited to see how far we can go on Poshmark. eBay has picked up a lot as well, for Tommy, through the bargain effect. And it's exciting to see him not struggle as much now that I'm helping him. I really didn't honestly think that he really needed me. I'm going to give a confession. I really didn't think he needed me to do this because he's so smart. He's always been one to figure things out when it came to buying, selling, trading, reselling, all this stuff. He was the one that he just he could do it. And when he started the bargain effect, I helped with the name, I helped with some drafts, um, I helped do some cleaning and stuff like that. But now I want to learn more. And and he taught me shipping. I'm still kind of rusty on that, still learning. There's so much to learn with shipping. It's crazy. I still have to ask him for help with the Poshmark shipping. I know like how to print the label, I can package it up. I just can never remember which um, package to use for the items that we sell. And so it's kind of crazy, but it's a learning thing. And I know that you're always learning as you go. And I know it took you what, you did a full year of research before you jumped into reselling.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, he did a full year of research before he actually jumped in to doing the bargain effect, the resale. Um he he wanted he kind of dabbled in it, like it was like a hobby. It went from, yeah, we want to do it, and then we were like, oh, what do we do? And then I was like, this is too crazy for me. And so I just stayed in the background, did things here and there. And then the last 3 4 months I kind of jumped on board and helped him and did what I could. And so now I'm learning um, how to do more than just clean and make drafts for him on eBay and Poshmark and stuff like that. And it's kind of exciting. And then I go and I watch all these other resellers on YouTube, and they're all excited, and I'm like, well, how did they get so excited about it? I really didn't see that. It wasn't that I didn't think it was a real job, because I did believe that. I just didn't see how it could help our situation, I guess. And so I was just like, okay, yeah, it's just selling things. I was used to him um, selling things on Facebook Marketplace, flea market, things like that. So I thought it was kind of like that, and he didn't need me for any of those. And so now, being here and helping him, I'm realizing that it does take more than just one person to do this. I mean, I see resellers out there that it's just them and they're doing it, and they're exploding and stuff like that. But then, and it's no offense to them, because I watch them, I love them, they're great, but they most of them that are doing that with just them are single with no family. Um, and we have a family. We can't just spend a week straight doing nothing but sourcing and then take 2 weeks after that to do nothing but lists. We have two children that we have to worry about. They have to eat, they have to go to school, they're homeschooled. So they, um, we have to make sure that we monitor them. And there are times where I want to pull my hair out because they drive me nuts. And and the same with Tommy. But we want this to be successful. We want this to um succeed, and we want to move. We are in Wisconsin, and it just snowed, and it's cold out there, and both of us are to the point where our bodies just don't want to work when it's cold. And so you get tired when you step outside. We take packages every day at 3 o'clock to the post office, and you get in the truck and you're like bundled up, and you're like, oh, that's so cold, and you're shaking, and you got your gloves on, and you got your hat on and stuff like that, and your jacket. And because as soon as you hit that cold, you start yawning, and you get tired, and you just don't feel like doing anything. So we want to move to Arizona, or Nevada in spring. So we're going to try to tough it out the rest of this winter. Even though it's just starting, we're hoping we can get out of here sooner than that. But at least by spring, we want to be in a place where it's nice all year round, it's warm, and we can go outside, and we can, sit at a table and draft and work, and he can take better pictures, although his pictures are phenomenal. He did get a a message from eBay on his pictures because they thought they were stock photos and they were actually just his photos. So I'm pretty proud of him on that. And so, you know, it's an experience. It's a like a little fire got lit and it's starting to grow more and more and more. I want to learn so much more when it comes to this. Oops, sorry. My phone just went off. Thought I had it on silent. Um, I want to learn so much more. I want to learn about Amazon. I want to learn about drop shipping. Is it feasible for us to do drop shipping? There's both pros and cons to it, and I don't know exactly if that would work for us or not. But I do, however, cannot wait until we do the palette thing. I am super stoked about that. So once we get our first pallet, I will definitely be recording that. And we go to the thrift store as a family. We source as a family. That's been the same since the beginning. And our daughter, who just turned 11 yesterday, um, she actually sits in the electronics aisle and she will pull things off the bottom shelf and she will literally go through it to see if everything's there, if it's clean or if it's dirty or if there's something broken. Like she analyzes this thing and whatever it is that catches her eye, and she'll go through it and we'll walk by her and we're like, so what do you think? And she's like, oh no, this won't work. This won't work. And then like 2 minutes later, she's like, but this one will work. She gets super excited. And our son, he likes to source as well, but he's not one for the camera. He's not he doesn't he likes he wants to learn shipping, and he's really good at cleaning, so he wants to clean and ship, but he doesn't want to do the camera or videos or anything like that where our daughter does. So the next time we go sourcing, I will go live and I will video her so you guys can get a good chuckle. And so her and I did a video last night as well. It's titled "My Daughter has something to say to Rally Roots," and she was thanking them and stuff. So go check that out, and you'll see how interesting she can be sometimes when she's on video. She's always been in love with the camera. She's always been photogenic, and she will definitely be in a lot more videos. And so let's see. I'm starting to get tired and I'm starting to hurt. So I'm going to get going here shortly, but I want to recap. So today we got 10,000 plus followers on Poshmark. We've only been doing it for 3 or 4 months now. We've made Posh Ambassador about 2 weeks ago. We're doing pretty good with our rating scale. It's a 4.9. And we have 278 items, and tomorrow we'll have more up. And I will also put down in the link our Poshmark. Actually, I'll put in both mine and Tommy's link tree, and that has like all my information where you like all my links where you can follow me, and then it has some of his links as well. I've been begging him to start a YouTube channel on the things that he knows because he's so smart and he is so full of knowledge, and I can't wait till he starts his YouTube channel because I'll be his number one fan. I'm already his number one fan, but I'll be his number one fan on YouTube too. Do the stalking thing, honey. Do the stalking thing, honey.
I'm stalking you right now.
I know you are. You're my only viewer at the moment.
No.
That's awesome. And we do do a lot of things together. We do, the sourcing. We're it's funny too because we've been together for 6 years, going on 7 years, something like that, right? 6, 7 years, something like that. It's been a long time. that like yesterday, he was out in the truck while I was taking packages into the post office, and we had decided that we were just going to stay home for our daughter's birthday. Well, as soon as I got into the post office to drop off the packages, I had this like strong urge for sushi, Chinese food. And I come out to the truck after dropping the packages off and put the crate in the truck, and he's like kind of looking at his phone, and I'm like, "Oh, I have this strong craving for sushi." And he's like, "I was just going to ask you if you wanted to go out for Chinese food." It was crazy, and we do that a lot. And you'll probably catch that as well. He's usually here when I do my videos. I don't usually go live, so this is my first live one, and it's pretty long. I didn't really think it was going to be this long, but I do babble a lot. I go off to different channels and stuff like that when I talk. So, what's that? Oh boy. So, but yeah, so I'm hoping to turn this into a fun resellers YouTube channel where his is going to be all about learning. Mine's going to be about the struggles and the crazy things that go on in our life as resellers. And there'll be some other like things unrelated to reselling on my channel as well. So that way it's a little spicy, a little mix, a little this, a little that. So you guys have a wonderful night. I think I'm going to head to bed. I'm very tired, and this kidney stone is kicking my butt. So you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. If you have any questions, let me know down in the chat down there, and I will answer them the best I can. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful night. Now, how do I shut this off? I gotta find my mouse first. Oh, there it is. Sorry. Oh, real quick before I end, I have to show you my mic. This is my mic, but isn't he cute? Oops, I almost broke him again. He fell today, so I had to fix him back up. But this is my mic buddy. My honey made it for me so that I have a stand, a really cute stand to oh, hold on. Yep, it's gonna see. This is how it's gonna be.
What's underneath that?
Yeah, underneath my mic buddy
Actually, a good quality.
is a, I don't know how to say that. Sullivan Studio microphone. Okay. But it didn't come with this nifty little arm thing, so we have to get one of those. But instead, he cut a floaty, a children's floaty. Pool noodle. Thank you. A pool noodle, so that the mic can stand in there and the base was here and it would be close enough for me to talk. And then I went the extra step and I put the googly eyes and the shamrock wings are kind of messed up because he did fall today. And then the face and stuff. So that is my mic buddy. He's my shamrock pixie. So, but I almost forgot to mention him earlier. So I did have to share. Yeah, I didn't want to upset my mic buddy because this is actually the first time I'm using him for any of this. And it took me probably about 20 minutes to try to figure out how to get him hooked up and functioning. And my honey, of course, had to step in and help me because when it comes to electronics, I suck. And there will probably be a video of me with me versus electronics. So, so keep an eye out for that. All right. Definitely going now. I just got to figure out how to end the stream. And you guys have a wonderful night. Oh, right there in front of my face. Have a good night.